I truly believe when someone dies, it was their time to go. God doesn't make mistakes. That doesn't stop me from feeling like I could have did more. Guilt for knowing I could have did more, but didn't. This is a story about my stepdad. By the way, the inspiration for the title came from an unreleased Juice WRLD song, Been Myself.
Time is such a great thing. It gives you the chance to wipe the slate clean.
The lyrics popped into my head, and I decided I would finally put the story out there. So I knew my stepdad for about 8 years. God rest his soul. He leaves behind 4 beautiful kids. He worked construction the whole time I knew him. Made good money too. Fast forward to 2025. He's having issues with his boss not paying him on time, not paying him in full. That's usually how construction goes. He gets fed up and decides to quit. At around April 2025, he finds a job doing deliveries, driving a small truck. He went from making $2,500 a week to making $1,000 a week, so $4,000 a month, about the same as me. Our expenses are around $4,000 a month, not including everything my parents are paying off, like credit cards or other things I'm unaware of. I'm contributing $1,600 a month, so all in all, we have $5,600 to cover everything. He feels it's not enough, so he starts working at my job as well. So now he's working from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. doing deliveries, and from 5 p.m. to 4 a.m. doing labor. He's working 19 hours a day to make ends meet. Stress, working too much, and prior health problems led to him passing away on July 24th, 2025, just 4 months after quitting construction. One day he was complaining about pain at work, then he stopped coming in, then he was at the hospital for a while. His heart stopped and was brought back to life by surgery, but by this point, his soul was already in heaven. He wasn't himself anymore. Doctors said he'd be bedbound and would need constant care. He couldn't move. It happened so fast. God had called him home. And what was I doing with my money? Blowing it all on drugs, X-pills, coke, Klonopins, perks, Adderall, alcohol. I rarely bought clothes. My truck looks the same as I bought it in September of 2024. No upgrades, no cosmetics, nothing's new. I have absolutely nothing to show for it. It's November 30th, 2025 as I'm recording this, and I constantly think that if I'd have gave him my whole check, 1,000 a week instead of 400, he'd still be here. He wouldn't have had to put himself through 19-hour work days. He wouldn't have needed a second job. If I weren't so selfish, he'd be alive today. If I actually cared about my family, he'd still be here. If I actually loved my family, he'd still be here.